Traffic 16, Grandview for the Zuni, 78.
It is some rugged terrain. There's no roads, there's no trails, no civilization.
Skyhawk 9901, this is Mooney 867. Do you have a visual on us yet?
We're going to get basically over the airport and spiral down and enter the pattern that way. Freaking intimidating.
My heart rate's a little bit up right now. Such a beautiful day.
Beautiful day, a full day of flying. We'll take in the sights here for another minute and head back to the airport. I'm Josh, a pilot and flight instructor who loves the sky, sharing it with those around me and using it to see the world from a new perspective. Flying can seem super complex, but I make it my mission to promote safe practices while enjoying the beauty this world has to offer. Subscribe to Climb Into the Cockpit on future adventures. This is Aviation 101.
0991 New Orleans, clearance clear to the Foley Airport via Asbound on departure, maintain 2 down.
Man, it's another beautiful day in Kingman, Arizona.
Sunny, no clouds.
We're gonna go see something pretty amazing here in the lower 48 of the United States. And it's about 35 nautical miles that way, the edge of the Grand Canyon, cutting through the northern part of Arizona.
I have not flown over the Grand Canyon. I've only visited from the rim on the ground.
And up until recently, I hadn't seen it from the ground. The Grand Canyon is a pretty spectacular thing to behold, both from the ground and from the air. You're gonna fly today.
Yes.
Which I'm actually kind of excited about because that means I get to get buried in the camera. I've flown over the Grand Canyon twice. The first time was with Arnaldo. That was a pretty profound moment because that was like the first long trip after I graduated college that I could like devote full time to filmmaking. Arnaldo's plane, 172, same year, make and model, was on autopilot. He was taking photos out the left window. I was taking video out the right window. And I was looking through the viewfinder, you know, zoomed in, panning up, getting this sweeping shot of the canyon. And I was like, holy crap, I'm at work right now. I'm here, I'm free to do this, and this is how I'm spending my time. And on top of that, I can't believe I'm beholding this through the viewfinder of the camera. I had to like pull my eye away from the viewfinder and look past the camera with my eyes. And this will be the first time I really get to immerse myself in the Grand Canyon and getting the spectacular footage that I want to get since then.
Well, I'm excited to do it with you.
I think it'll be a great day. The wind is relatively calm. There's a very light breeze out of the north, so we'll probably take off runway 03 out of here, just based on what my hair follicles are feeling right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's turn and burn. It's actually 10:25 now. I misjudged the time a little bit. So we're gonna do a quick pre-flight, check fuel, check oil, all that kind of stuff, taxi the plane over to the fuel farm, top it off, sump the tanks, make sure we don't have any water, and we're out of here.
Kingman traffic, Skyhawk 80991 taxiing on to runway 03. We're going to be a northbound VFR departure, Kingman.
Belts, windows, doors, mixture, master mags, we're on the roll, ready?
Ready.
Rolling in the power smooth. We gotta rise, everything's in the green, and airspeed's alive. There's 50, pop the nose.
There's our abort point.
LA Center, citation 2567 Charlie.
He's back.
You are still on CTAF.
You
are absolutely right. Thank you.
Safe flight.
Wow, we are freaking climbing.
700 feet a minute, not bad. AGT are rising. Let it stabilize.
The whole leaning process can be over a few minutes, like letting it come up, and then we can crank back more.
All right, that's full throttle, 6 gallons an hour.
Wow.
Lean of peak.
I can't believe we get this.
And we live 35 nautical miles away.
I can see our place.
Yeah.
This is our home for a while.
Kind of hungry. You're hungry? You want
Yeah.
pizza?
Yeah.
Cold pizza coming up.
Wow. This is so freaking beautiful. In this moment, life is pretty perfect.
Eating some leftover
I love cold pizza for breakfast.
Kroger pizza, pepperoni pizza on a clear skies day in northern Arizona over the Grand Canyon. 33 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It is some rugged terrain. There's no roads, there's no trails. There's very few. No civilization.
traffic, Mooney 7967, 11,500 feet, heading at 30 degrees, headed to VP Charlie, or VPGCA, Grand Canyon.
Hey, we're the Skyhawk a couple miles in front of you. Are you going to take the tuck-up corridor northbound?
Negative. We're going to go over to Charlie.
Okay, roger. That's where we're heading as well, and you should be able to outrun us. We're doing about 95 over the ground.
Yeah, I'm painting. Yeah, I've got you in sight.
Okay, thanks. Grand Canyon traffic, Skyhawk 809901, entering the Fossil Canyon corridor, northbound 11.5, Grand Canyon.
Wow, oh my god, it just keeps getting more beautiful. I can hear the music that you're gonna put to that. Something beautiful.
Hopefully. Grand Canyon traffic, Skyhawk 809901 over Saddle Mountain, eastbound to Nankoweap, 11.5, Grand Canyon.
That is beautiful. I love the snow. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be snow. It's a 3,700 foot runway at 3,600 feet above sea level. Left traffic. Runway 3 is the direction I would like to land. That's uphill.
Okay.
And then we'll take off the opposite direction if the wind is calm. Yeah, so when we're on final, short final for 03, we just want to make sure we have enough energy coming over that ravine that
We don't get a sink.
if the engine quits, we're not going to head right into the wall of that canyon. And it looks like the wind is actually favoring 03 a little bit.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Wow, that water's incredible. It's so emerald colored. What is this? Oh, okay. You're gonna hit a cliff notification?
Yep, terrain advisor. Freaking intimidating.
Yeah, it is. My heart rate's a little bit up right now. Marble Canyon, Cessna 305, Cessna 809901, turning left base left base runway 03, Marble Canyon.
Old habits die hard. Is that idle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was just wondering. And then we'll just be ready for that runway to slope up on us.
Keeping the nose up heavy.
Yeah.
How long's the runway again?
It's like 3,700 feet. There you go. Yeah, and then idle, you can already see that. It's got a crown. Keep coming down before you start that real flare. There you go, so hold that nose off right here. See what I mean? Crappy pavement?
Yeah.
Very good landing.
Thank you.
Welcome to Marble Canyon.
It's beautiful.
It's a very cool little airport.
It's a bit of a tricky runway. It's narrow, relatively long for how narrow it is. It's 3,700 feet long and it's got this big crown right in the middle, so it humps up.
We did, I think, 360s coming down into the canyon, and we came so high over the Grand Canyon the whole flight in that once you start to dip down and immerse yourself back into the terrain, it like my heart was just pounding because of how steep the cliffs were in every direction, and it was just absolutely beautiful.
We're actually going to grab this set of chocks and we're going to put the gust lock in and just leave the airplane sitting here for a few minutes. We're going to walk, I think it's about a half-mile walk down to the Navajo Bridge that crosses the Colorado River. It's a beautiful day in northern Arizona. clock shows we've got 3 hours until sunset at the moment. I think it's gonna be tight, but we both think that we have enough time to go land at Page, tell the FBO we would like a top off by the time we get back, and we wanna borrow the crew car, and we'll run over to Horseshoe Bend, go take a look at the sights there, take it in for a few minutes, and then head back over to the airport, hop in the plane with full tanks, and start our trip back to Kingman. So that's the plan. Chelsea's getting the airplane all ready to go. We're gonna depart out of Marble Canyon the opposite direction that we came in. If you take off going this way, your initial run on the runway is uphill toward the village. But going the other way, you actually have, once you get past this curve in the runway, you can go ahead and hammer it to full throttle and you'll be airborne before you know it. And you're also going downhill, so that's gonna help you. And then once you're on the climb out, there's ample options. The airplane will get torn up if you lose the engine and you have to put it down out there, but it is relatively flat, kind of like it is out here. It's just a desert brush. So we're gonna hop in the airplane, fire it up, run through the checklist real quick, make sure we're good to go, and roll down the runway 21, downhill toward the desert, and then cross over these mountains right back here, head over to Page, Arizona, and take a look at Horseshoe Bend. It'll be beautiful.
Marble Canyon traffic, Skyhawk 80991 is taking off runway 21, Marble Canyon.
Everything's in the green. Airspeed's alive.
And then we can kind of just, yeah, exactly. Relax it into ground effect. That's so cool.
Wow.
Got some flat areas with options if our engine quits.
Dew point -09 Celsius. Altimeter 3050. Remarks. Density altitude 4,000.
Page traffic, Skyhawk 80991, turning final, 33 full stop Page. Alright, 75 knots. White over white. 1,000. 2 1,000, 3 1,000, flap set 30. Let it sink.
Page traffic, Commander 690 Alpha Sierra is taking position on runway 33, waiting for the south end to clear.
Good landing.
Skyhawk KIGM, report up to you.
Hey, we're heading over to American Aviation.
Cool.
Yes, sir. This is American Aviation. You copy?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and park on line 2, just west of that blue Cirrus.
Okay, we'll park just west of the blue Cirrus.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to Horseshoe Bend. Nice. After shutting down the plane, we had a quick chat with some YouTube followers that heard us coming in on the radio. Then we were off with the FBO crew van to get a glimpse of Horseshoe Bend.
I had it all figured out. Knew which road I would go down. Thought I could do it all on my own. But then you came around.
It's beautiful. I see why it's such an attraction, because I don't think anywhere on this entire trip so far we've seen the river make a bend like this. Very accessible.
Well, that's our final destination for today. I think it was about 170 something nautical miles total with all the turns and stuff that we did. And then landing at Marble Canyon, awesome little walk there over the bridge and stuff. And then Horseshoe Bend, a 270-degree turn in the Colorado River. This attraction is a lot more developed than it used to be. It used to be a little dirt road that was a pull-off off the side of Highway 89 over here. There's a good bit of people taking their selfies over the edge, which is very hypocritical for me to say because we joined them and we're taking a selfie video right now.
Have a beautiful sunset flight over the Grand Canyon on our way home this evening.
That's right. So that being said, the sun is drooping down lower toward the horizon and we're gonna make our way back over to the airport. Airplane should already be topped off with fuel. They were working on that when we left. So we'll do a pre-flight, hop in, and then start our way down toward the Zuni Point corridor over the Grand Canyon, and we should hit it with perfect lighting. The sunset is going to be right over the canyon, and then we'll have a twilight flight back to Kingman.
Such a beautiful day.
Beautiful day, a full day of flying, and I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Absolutely.
We'll take in the sights here for another minute and head back to the airport. We departed Page a little later than we were hoping to, but with the sun sinking on the horizon, we should be getting a perfect evening view of the Grand Canyon on the way back to Kingman.
This window is going to have the absolute worst glare, and I should have wiped it.
Don't be angling to use my sweater. But turn it inside out at least, it's white. I got this sun.
Much better.
We're jumping on the first bus. Don't need no one to save us. We're pulling up the curtain that covers this blue sky. Oh, tell me, can you feel we're floating in the air? We are midnight pilots floating through the night clouds.
Wow, look at the sun kissing just the tops of these trees. That is so beautiful. Grand Canyon traffic, Cessna 809901 at the Dragon Point, 10,500, entering north to south, Grand Canyon traffic. Wow, I love it with the snow. We can start cutting towards Kingman now.
Alright, Grand Canyon, we'll see you later.
LA Center 809901, 15 miles west of the Grand Canyon VOR. VFR request.
And what was your call sign?
November 809901.
809901, roger. Sure becomes code at 2007. I got you ready to contact there at 10-5. And what's your type and destination?
We are a Cessna 172. We are VFR to India Golf Mike at 10-5, and the call sign is 809901.
Gotcha, 809901, thank you. Grand Canyon altimeter 3049.
30499901.
87 LA Center, descend via the Rockstar for G6 Hotel 042. Legion 21, contact LA 13525. Number 360, resume the public speed.
It's a fun day.
That was such a fun day of flying. My favorite was landing at Marble Canyon.
Marble Canyon's cool.
My heart was racing a little.
It's just a totally different feel when you're like descending below the surrounding terrain to go into somewhere.
High cliffs, sheer walls. And then some random more high cliffs right here in sheer wall. Like that would be on your crosswind to downwind.
Yeah.
Kingman Airport. Automated weather observation 0110 Zulu. Wind 020 at 15. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 10 Celsius. Dew point -06 Celsius. Altimeter 3041.
Alrighty.
We had a smooth twilight flight across northern Arizona, and we're back in Kingman with the airplane all tucked away and another full day of flying in the logbook. While we're living out west for about 6 months, we're taking advantage of this sunny and cool winter weather to soak up the beauty of the American Southwest. And the next video will take us to a familiar bucket list destination. If you'd like to support Aviation 101, the full-length edits of these flights are available on Cockpit Club, and you can also shop Aviation 101 merch, all on aviation101.com. Until next time, you know the drill. Stay happy, healthy, current, and proficient. Get out and take someone you've never taken, go somewhere you've never been, and see something you've never seen. Fly safe.